Here we go, y'all. Mexican style tortilla soup, or as I like to call it, taco soup. Right here. It's what's for dinner, y'all. Check it out. Hey everybody, Mike Chavez here once again. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. Today, want to cook outside, but it's raining, it's cold, it's windy, it's gloomy. So, sounds like a good day for some soup. Not just any soup. Today we're going to make some Mexican style taco soup or tortilla soup, whatever you want to call it. I borrowed this recipe from another YouTube channel, Cooking Con Cludia. I'll leave a link to her channel down below in the description. She's an awesome cook. So, I put my own twist on it. I got everything back here ready to go. Y'all, stick around. This is going to be awesome. You ready? Let's do it. So we got 4 chicken breasts, a bunch of cilantro, peppercorn, garlic, spices, chicken bouillon, garlic, more garlic. Got some dried peppers. Got a couple of hot New Mexicos, some chili guajillos, and some poblanos. Corn, beans, and lime for garnish. So, let's do this. Alright y'all, I made a rookie mistake and didn't turn my microphone on, so I'm going to have to wing it. So what I got here is about 12 cups of water in this large pot. I'm going to take his onion, cut it in 4 pieces. So you want to take and put 3/4 of this onion in this water here. All of it, leave the skins. This stuff's going to be strained out. So I'm going to leave a 1/4 onion for later. So I'm going to take my garlics. Just give them a smash with the flat of your knife. Smash them good. You want all that garlic flavor to come out in that water. So we'll add these garlics to our water. There we go. Bunch of cilantro. So I'm going to go ahead and take the tie wrap off and rinse the cilantro. We'll add the entire bunch of cilantro to the pot. So we got this pot on high heat. Do a little cleanup. Two bay leaves on in. 1 tablespoon of whole black peppercorns on in. Our chicken bouillon. That's 5 tablespoons of chicken bouillon to 12 cups of water. On in. I'll get my spurtle out, give it a nice stir. Once this comes to a boil, we'll add our chicken on in. Alright y'all, so the rest of these video clips have audio, so I won't have to dub them. So, let's get this done, y'all. Alright then. Now that this has come to a boil, we're going to add our chicken. We're going to let this come back to a boil. Then we'll cover it and let it simmer for about 25 minutes. Alright, I'll bring you back when this comes to a boil. Alright y'all, this has come to a boil with the chicken in it. So I'm going to put me a lid on here. I'm going to put it on low heat. And back it up to the back burner on low heat. We'll let that go about 30 minutes. Alright, so let's get these tortilla strips done. Alright then, for the tortilla strips, I got my skillet out, my carbon steel skillet. Put some oil in here, not too much, maybe a half an inch or so. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about a half a dozen. This is going to be for the garnish in the soup. So we're just going to cut these in strips. Take the short ones out. Take the long ones, cut them in half. There we go. Alright then, to check, see if the oil is hot enough, take a tortilla. It's bubbling up. So we'll drop a handful in there. Give them a stir. So you see how they're boiling vigorously? When that boiling subsides, we should be about ready. We want these crispy but not burnt. Kind of separate them a little bit. Alright, you can see the bubbling has died down. These are golden brown. Let's get them on out of here. I'm going to put them on a wire rack. You can put them on paper towel, but I prefer a wire rack. That way it won't get soggy on me. There we go. So I'll go ahead and put the second batch in, let them cook. I'm going to go ahead and season these tortillas up with some of the Cosmos SPG while they're hot. There we go. So, I'm going to get the rest of these tortilla strips fried up and we'll bring you back in a little bit. Alright y'all, so the chicken's been cooking in here for about 30 minutes. I'll remove the lid. Go in here and get our chicken out. So we'll go ahead and let this chicken cool, and then we'll pull it apart once it's cool. Alright. What we want to do now, keep working this sauce. So we'll add the tomatoes, our 4 aroma tomatoes going on in. There we go. Put our chilies in. So we've rinsed these. Put our chilies in. Alright. Give this a little stir. So we'll leave those chilies and tomatoes in there about 15 minutes. Then we'll bring them out and put them in the blender. Alright y'all, so these tomatoes and peppers have been cooking about 15 minutes or so. So let's take them out and put them in the blender bowl. Okay, I don't want no bay leaf. Go ahead and find my chilies. Need the chilies in the blender bowl also. Try to get them all. So like I said, we get about a cup of broth. Pour it in here. All right, let's get the blender together. All right, let's give this a spin. Everything's on low. Bring it on up. All right, so while this is blending, add the other quarter of onion in there. 3 cloves of garlic. All right. Let it blend. So I'm going to go ahead and taste this. Recipe says to add our spices. So I've got, what do I have here? Some freshly ground cumin, some oregano, and some chipotle powder. Let's put that in there. And it calls for a tablespoon of bouillon. I don't want this to be too salty, so we're going to taste everything. Let's give this a stir. Alright, let me get a little taste here. Yeah, it needs it. So, I'll go ahead and put in about another tablespoon of the bouillon. That'll add some salt. Do yourself a favor, y'all, which I just messed up a minute ago. Make sure this thing's all the way down before you start it. Alright, everybody's in the pool. So let's go to the next step. Alright, so the next step, strain our soup base. Don't splash yourself, stuff's hot. There we go. Alright, put the heat on. Get this all the goodies out of here. Alright, add our sauce to the pot. We got a little bit of splash up here. Let's rinse that off into the pot. Waste not, want not. Don't want to waste that goodness. Had a bunch splash up under the lid of the blender. There we go. So we'll dump our sauce in, chili sauce. Go ahead and put some broth in there. We'll rinse the blender bowl out. And the lid. Got our blender bowl rinsed out. There we go. So we'll let this come back up to temp. Now we'll shred the chicken. So we'll go ahead and get this chicken shredded up. So you want it in small pieces, about like that. So I got my chicken all shredded up. There we go. So before we add that, let's go ahead and taste this. See if it needs any salt. Oh man. That's pretty darn good. I'm going to put just a touch of salt. No more bouillon. Just about half a teaspoon or so. Give it a stir. Alright, so let's bring the heat up on this. Get it back to a nice simmer. So I got my beans, pinto beans and black beans. We drained them. Put them on in. Got our corn. Put your corn on in. Alright, let's let this come up to temp. Then we'll put our chicken in. Alright y'all, so this pot was a little full. So I'll let it reduce for about 30 minutes, 40 minutes. It's thickened up really nice. So let's put the chicken in. Alright. Give it a little stir. We got this on about medium-low heat. We'll let this heat up for about 10 minutes. Then we'll serve it up. Taco soup, otherwise known as tortilla soup. Cooking up. Alright y'all. This stuff is done. Look at that. We're going to shut the heat off. We're going to serve it up. To garnish, got onion, cilantro, some lime wedges, avocado, and some Mexican melting cheese. This is Oaxaca cheese. You could use mozzarella, or you could use cheddar cheese if you want. Either way. And some Mexican crema. Alright. Get a nice bowl. There we go. Got our tortilla chips. There's where the tortilla for the tortilla soup comes in. A few onions. Some cilantro. Oaxaca cheese. Do a squeeze of lime juice. Avocado. Alright. We'll go ahead and finish it with our Mexican crema. There we go. Here we go, y'all. Mexican style tortilla soup, or as I like to call it, taco soup. Right here. It's what's for dinner, y'all. Check it out. Here you go, y'all. Mexican style tortilla soup. Right here. Hot. Ooh. Let me get me something to hold this with. Alright, y'all. Chicken, onions, cilantro, some avocado. See if I can get a little bit of everything, all the garnish. Chunks of fried up tortilla. Here we go, y'all. You ready for this? Looks hot. I'm ready for this. Taste! Oh my goodness. I gotta have another bite of this, y'all. Here we go. Alright. So give credit where credit's due. I borrowed this recipe from Cooking Con Cludia here on YouTube. I'll leave a link to her channel. She does all kinds of great Mexican dishes. The girl can cook. So I borrowed this recipe from her and give it my twist. So, thanks for watching. I appreciate you. Any questions, comments, leave them below. As always, don't forget to click that subscribe button right there. I appreciate it. See y'all next time. Bye, everybody.